I'm sorry, I'm wobbling the phone. I actually am using my selfie stick that I've had for I think almost 2 years now. I just opened it for the first time and I realized it's missing one of the parts. It's supposed to have a mirror. Anyway, this really is not what this video is supposed to be about. It's Anna, coming to you all from my apartment in Louisville. I have this idea to create a travel blog, so like a vlog. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say that. I've only said it like 3 times in my life. I know very little about it, but I decided to create a vlog documenting another idea that I had, which is to visit every county in Kentucky. I just got back from going with my family to take my sister to a camp that she's going to be working at this summer, and we dropped her off and left her there. Which was kind of, I've never been on that end of things before, of taking someone somewhere and leaving them there for longer than a week. So that was kind of weird. But anyway, the camp that she was going to is in Irvine, Kentucky, which is in Estill County. Actually, it's not in Irvine, it's in Ravenna, I realized, or I'm not sure how you say that town. But regardless, it doesn't count because I'm going to go back there to do the vlog about it. Vlog. Okay. Anyway, now I've said it like 7 times in my life. So I was in the car with my family doing that, and I was just thinking about what I wanted to do for this project while sitting in the car with my parents driving back from dropping my sister off. And also the camp that we took her to, it's not my camp that I love, Camp AJ. It's Camp Aldersgate is the camp that she's at this time. So we took her there. It's so beautiful out there. Anywhere in eastern Kentucky is beautiful. So that got me thinking about this today. I want to travel to every county in Kentucky and document my time there on a vlog. So, you might ask, why would I want to do this? This is a kind of a weird idea because Kentucky is people think it's a very backwards place. Anyway, Kentucky has a lot of stereotypes associated with it, and there's a lot of places in Kentucky that you wouldn't necessarily ever think to go to. There's a lot of counties in Kentucky that you've probably never heard of. Like I said, there's 120 counties, so how many counties can you mention in like 30 seconds? I don't think you could do it. Okay. Just how many counties could you think of? So for me, like, there's Fayette County, Jefferson County, Bullitt County, Washington County, Nelson County, Marion County, Washington County. Did I already say that? Probably already did. Anyway, there's Jackson County, Rockcastle County, Knox County, Knott County, Madison County, Estill County, of course, where I just was. There's a few that I'm thinking of that I can't think of whether they're counties or towns. Clay County, Breathitt County, Wolfe County, Clay, I already said Clay. I already said Jefferson. That's not the one I'm trying to think of. Floyd County and Johnson County. Pike County, I think, is a thing. And that's a very long pause without thinking. Jessamine County? No, that's Bourbon County, Christian County. Some of them come in pairs. Yeah, I'm out. That's all the counties I have right now. Oh, I forgot Owsley County. How did I forget Owsley County? So I'll go back and count those and see how many I was able to name. But I challenge you to do that. Like, think of how many counties can you think of kind of like quickly I'm not going to say 30 seconds because that's a lot of counties per second. So do that. Try to think of as many counties as you can, and say, I haven't even made the blog, the, what do you call it, the channel on YouTube. I haven't made that yet, but I'm going to put this video on YouTube, and you put in the comments how many counties you're able to name without looking them up, okay? And I love Kentucky. I spent time volunteering in Eastern Kentucky, and I grew to really love that area, because most of those counties that I mentioned are in Eastern Kentucky, with a few in the other places. That time was very important to me. I realized I love Kentucky. I realized that love is important, and that service is important, and I just grew a lot as a person out there. And doing this project will connect me back to that time of volunteering, because I will have to go to the counties where I volunteered. And also, in my time volunteering, I got to learn a lot about the poverty that exists in Eastern Kentucky. I think that if there was more tourism in Eastern Kentucky, like Louisville gets a lot of tourism. We have the Kentucky Derby, the Bourbon Trail gets a lot of tourism. Anyway, so if there was more tourism in Eastern Kentucky, I feel like that would be a huge boost to the economy. And like, if you look at Eastern Kentucky and you look at Eastern Tennessee, what's the difference? What's the difference? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? I'm sure there's a lot of factors that contribute to this, but Eastern Tennessee has tourism. They have things, businesses that have set up in locations close together, with like a lot of these places together, and they have a reason for people to come. I know that Kentucky has places that tourists would like to go to, but we just don't know what they are, because we don't have the marketing campaign together, the reputation together. We don't have the pieces necessary to make our tourism take off the way that Eastern Tennessee has. So I'm talking about Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge for the most part, because those are the places in Eastern Tennessee where I've actually been. And there's so much stuff there to do in one place. Now, I think tourism in Kentucky is going to be more spread out. You're not going to have a road that has like 50 opportunities for you to do different things and call that your vacation. You have to drive more in Kentucky. So that's a downfall. I mean, not really. It is an obstacle to overcome. But anyway, I just want to do my part in encouraging tourism in Kentucky, because I care about the people that live in Eastern Kentucky especially, and I want to do my part to make their lives easier by encouraging whatever industry there is. I also have some criteria, because you can say that you've driven through places. There's probably a lot of places in Kentucky that I've driven through, but I barely even looked at the sign that said the name of the county as I drove into the county. So can I really say that that is a place that I visited? So I wanted to have some pretty strict, or clear at least, criteria for what constitutes a visit to a county. And I have 4 that I've chosen right now, and these might change after I start the project in a bigger way. But first, the natural beauty, because that is what makes me love Kentucky, is the natural beauty. So if I go somewhere and make a video that showcases the natural beauty of the county, that counts as 1. If I went to a landmark that is not necessarily a natural landmark, so like in Louisville, if I went to Jefferson County, if I went to Churchill Downs, that's a huge landmark, or like an activity, we'll count those as landmarks too. If I went to a church in the county and did a video showcasing that, or if I ate some food and made a video about that experience. If I do two of those 4 things that would constitute a visit to the county. And they have to be in the same weekend. I'm not going to say if I go to Jackson County and visit Camp AJ, which I would say is either a natural beauty or a landmark. If I do that, but I don't do any of the other three things, that does not count as a visit to Jackson County. There's 120 counties in Kentucky, and today is the second week of May. How long will it take for me to visit 120 counties in how long will it take for me to visit 120 counties in Kentucky? I don't know. Let's find out. You matter. You are important. Goodbye. Bye.